Okay everybody, we're back with Stainless Steel version 6.4 and our Scottish campaign. That's right, we're going to wipe out the blasted English, because that should be their fate. That should be the fate of every Englishman out there. Well, I shouldn't really say that, should I, because the vast majority of my viewers are from England, beaten only by viewers from the United States. YouTube doesn't actually tell me how many viewers come from Scotland. It's all included in UK. But if we could rewrite history, there would be no England, there would be no British Isles, there would only be the Scottish Isles. And then YouTube would have to report all figures for Scotland. But we can't rewrite history, we can only write the future. Now we've got our king there, and we've got our faction heir, Prince Alexander. He's coming to help out. We do need to send a small force, which we are doing, over to Exeter. We actually managed to block their port, but I think they have more ships there than we do. And they do still have Caen, as far as I know. They've got a princess there, Eleonora of Normandy. Because the Normans conquered England, didn't they? They beat up the Anglo-Saxons. Alright, now, where are my diplomats at? Do I have any princesses left? No, I don't. Got a cardinal. I've only got one diplomat. He's over in the Balkans, heading south. I think we've pretty much talked to everyone out here. Don't remember if we got as far as Novgorod or Norway. I think we've talked to Norway. Yeah, we're actually going to go and conquer Norway, aren't we? Because that's what it says we should do. Right, we've got 9 regions, 2 more in the soon-to-be Scottish Isles. Will give us 11, and I don't really want to come over there. The French should be taking them out, because the French are at war with them. But let's give it an end turn and see what happens. Now, yesterday I did try to record some of the Call of Warhammer mod, where we're playing as the Drukhai, the Dark Elves. Unfortunately, well, I did manage to get 2 recorded, but on the 3rd attempt it did crash again on the campaign map, like it's been doing. Don't know why, but there was some progress. That's okay, we're not worried about that as long as they don't bring troops over. Row for your lives. Oh, we did see an English army there, didn't we? Yeah, so hopefully we can get that campaign up and running again. We've got our Teutonic campaign. Actually, by the time you're watching this one on release day, the Teutonic campaign would have already finished, and we'd be starting a new campaign. Most likely in the Kingdom's expansion, Britannia, we're going to do Norway. Or it's actually the Denmarks, isn't it? It's like a Viking invasion. So that one will probably be up. It actually has an interesting mechanic whereby you start with some forces up in the Scottish Isles, and the more you conquer, the more Vikings sail over and resupply you with fresh troops. So that's quite interesting. He got in. They've got a general there. Do we have any ships left? Let's go and see. If there are any ships left. Military forces, status, and they would be at the bottom. There's no one left. Right, we're not bringing one over from there. We've got one unit there. Alright. Yeah, as long as they don't sell that army over, we'll be alright on the night. In fact, the king could probably take it, but let's hope you come and help out. so you can get some traits and experiences and retinues. Alright, war declared, Cumans and Khwarezmians. Khwarezmian campaign is tough. I remember many years ago, Legend of Total War did a campaign as the Khwarezmians in this. And I think he said it was one of the toughest he's ever done, and it was also one of the last ones he's ever done. He's basically been doing Warhammer for many years. I can't even remember the last time Legend of Total War did anything that wasn't Warhammer related. He's probably done something, but pretty much Warhammer only. That's where most of the reviews are at the moment, because that's basically all Creative Assembly have done in the past, what, 6-7 years. Yes, they did release Total War 3 Kingdoms. Some of the big YouTubers, as usual, got early access, got lots of views, lots of subs, lots of watch hours, and then when the game came out, the big YouTubers stopped playing it and went back to playing Warhammer. You can still find some of the smaller channels uploading Total War 3 Kingdoms, but then CA killed it off unexpectedly, didn't they?
Today's journey is over, sire.
Right. We did have Thrones of Britannia, which basically nobody covered, again, apart from those who had early access, and then when the game came out, nobody played it, nobody uploaded it. And then we had Total War Saga Troy, again, where the big YouTubers got early access, showcased it, got lots of views, lots of subs, lots of watch hours, and then when it came out available to the general public, they all stopped playing it and went back to Warhammer. Basically, since Total War Tiller in 2015, most of the big channels have really been covering Warhammer.
Aye, Lord.
My lord. Alright. Do we need that priest there? We can actually get one more. Why can we get an extra priest? Is somebody missing one? You've got priests. Oh, you're about to convert over in the next turn. You've got a priest. Guess we could retrain you. You've got a priest. You've got a priest. You've got one. Everybody's got a priest. That's unusual. Alright, anyone to retrain? A lot of units to retrain over there. Alright, we can get a port there. No corruption, 100% Catholic. This was back before the Protestant Reformation, so everyone was Catholic back then in Western Europe, pretty much. Still some pagans up there, and probably up in Scandinavia. And you got some Muslims down in Iberia. Muslims over in Sicily as well, quite a few. Yeah, 100% there. Let's get this one to grow. Now this is an early campaign, isn't it? So new units will come available, depending on the timeline. We've got a family member there. That's probably their king. It would be nice to have a spy over here though. In fact, can we get a spy at York? We can. Can't get a ship there though. Can get a ship there. And then sail them over. Because we don't want the English capturing territory. That looks bigger than a castle. That looks like it's been upgraded. They have had 30 turns to upgrade. So yesterday, apart from the Call of Warhammer mod, I was binge recording the Lucian Total War campaign in Portugal. Well, it's the Portuguese Empire campaign in South America. We've been attracting new subscribers. As of recording this one, we are at 513 subs. Making the wind work. I think the wind can work just fine without any help by us. But we can harness the wind's energy, but we cannot enslave it. Right.
At your service.
Get ye over to mainland Europe.
This is as far as we'll get today, my lord.
Right, somebody's come of age, good. Does that affect us? Yes, that helps out. They've gone to war and they've allied, so England's in a bit of trouble. Or the English are in a bit of trouble.
Is there something I can do for you?
Right. I bet they want an alliance. Yep. Ooh, that's actually generous. Now we don't really need any money, but why turn it down? It's actually a pretty good diplomat.
I must inform you.
Well, I'll accept that.
Many thanks.
And how about just trading? Just rejected. That's fine.
Yes, sire. Of course, sire.
Because we're not too worried about the Byzantines, because they're East Romans. Orthodox. The Pope likes us a lot, that's good. We're not getting any promotions though, to the College of Cardinals. I'd like to get some. We're about to get them under siege. Now we've got 2 spies now, we could just go in.
Aye, sire. The siege goes as planned.
I'm just going to send some extra troops over
My king.
so they can get there in one turn.
Lining the armies, sire.
Can't retrain any of those there. I wonder if we could retrain them
King.
over here then.
That'll do him today, sire.
Oh, we can get some hobblars. Not hobbits. Those are something different. Alright, we've converted this one over and they're quite happy. Alright, let's boost your piety. Your loyalty is starting to go down, probably because you're a long way from your king, although our king has
Aye, my liege.
a great deal of authority. That should keep up their loyalty though. We could always transfer that one over to somebody. He's going to die fairly soon, but hopefully he'll live long enough to see London subjugated.
Aye, my liege.
5 turns.
For the honour of Scotland.
Yeah, that's actually a tough one. Yep, there's King Henry, and just basic spearmen. Well, siege them down. Shame we can't get all those trained. Oh, you're not constructing. The only thing we could do there is upgrade that one. Oh, we could. We could convert it. Right. That's... Right. That's a smaller settlement. I don't think we need a castle over there. I'm going to convert that one. I don't think we can use that once we've converted over. That'll be alright. And I think we will upgrade this one, because then that'll give us 2 strong castles. And then we have to sail up here and conquer some territory. That still won't give us enough regions, will it? We're going to have to take out somebody else. Either the French or Danes, I guess. Those would be the next nearest ones to us. And at some point we have to get over to Jerusalem. Now, I'm not sure what date this one will go up, probably somewhere near the end of March, and we will then be in the rainy season. Now, that won't be official. Everyone here in the Philippines says it's sometime in May, I think, the official rainy season starts. However, in my locality, for the past 8 years, it's always been mid to late March when the rain has started. And when I say it starts, it comes down in buckets and it lasts for something like 6 to 8 months. So yeah, then we'll be having thunderstorms and probably power interruptions, but we won't get any typhoons until later in the year. Alright, so he's got more loyalty. We'll have him marry off in Edinburgh. Alright, cease hostilities? No. No, sir. In fact, could I even call a crusade? Piety, popularity is actually going down. That would need for the English to be excommunicated, wouldn't it? Well, you can't do that. We're just going to ignore him. The church bells are ringing. So, he's got more loyalty than that chap. I'm going to send him down to our king. So I'm going to transfer that. I'm going to strip you of your title. You can have the mentor.
Where's the fight?
Right, get down there. I'm not going to stay there though. Yeah, you're going to have to go down to London. We'll give you that Privy Seal thing.
Fleet ready.
Oh no, they have in fact captured Bruges.
Yes, my king.
Right, there's a princess.
Quiet as a mouse.
Oh, silly me. Thought he was a diplomat. Oh well, silly mistake. We've got a heretic that's popped up.
Your Highness, who is it you suspect?
Ah, he's been converted as well.
Fate is in God's hands.
Right, he must have come up from there.
My king.
Yeah, where can I get another diplomat? Well, I can get another spy there. Send him over. We have discovered that they've taken Bruges, which is unfortunate. But most unfortunate. Right, I think I was getting all my priests from up here, wasn't I? Ah, we still can only get one diplomat. Last.
A blessing to you.
Right, come on down.
Time for a prayer.
Right,
Aye, my lord. Yes, sire.
Is there something I can do for you, noble?
they don't normally give it up.
No, we will not accept.
Fine.
Of course.
Got a lot of enemies and no friends, mate.
Fighting was worse.
Of course, sire.
I'm actually doing a
This journey is
personal
over.
Byzantine campaign in the early period because I do like the Byzantines. If I had to pick one, literally if I had a gun to my head and had to pick one faction in this mod, I would choose the Byzantines, even though I'm not a Byzantine or an East Roman. Right, yeah, we can only get that one diplomat. Can't we upgrade here? No. We can't get anything from there. What about Dublin? No, use quad. We can't get another one. Oh, Dublin. You don't have a priest either. But you do. And, well, I had another ship I could bring one over. They'll be okay without a priest, won't they? I don't think there's any heretics over there. No, it's 99%. I'm just going to siege them down. They might get some troops over. I'm not making a vast amount of money or vast amount of profit, but we're doing alright. Yeah, so this one should be out around about the end of March, I think. And like I said, we'll have the Kingdoms Britannia campaign out, probably with Denmark/Norway. And then the next new campaign after that will be in the Broken Crescent mod, probably as one of the Arabian factions, or one of the factions in the Arabian Peninsula, I should say. Right, do you have any chance against him? Not really. No, you have a very low chance. Right, get you over there. Would have liked to have tried to marry off to, what's her name? What was it, Portuguese princess? It has not gone down.
Your Honor. Yes, sire. Today's journey is over, sire.
It's all over for you, mate. Right, we're still converting. Still haven't managed to get any knights, have we? Yep, guess we'll get another priesty.
A blessing to you, sire.
Right, you got a little more income. Heretic is growing pretty quickly. Ooh, 17% there. Doesn't that do something with... Yeah, and that actually reduces our conversion. Right. I do want this one to grow a little quicker though. Three turns and 5. Right, there's an allied navy. Right, don't see any English units. I keep wanting to say British units, but it's not a unified country at the moment, is it? There must be a lot more conquest going on. No, is that? No, that's the Danish navy. They have the same colour scheme as Aragorn, don't they? Now in vanilla medieval 2, the Iberians, or the Spanish, quite often sail up into the British Isles and start taking territory, or trying to. Don't know why they do that. Very rarely do I see Spain in vanilla go into North Africa or Italy, but they always want to sail up to the British Isles.
Aye, Captain.
Back ashore.
Back ashore. Ah, they've taken Antwerp. Last. They've actually been busy, and the blasted French are not doing anything to help out.
Cutting their port off from the world, sire.
Yeah, you cut off their port from the world, sire.
Your
Right.
Highness.
Do you have a better chance? No, you only got 16% chance. Well, we're going to need an assassin.
Who is it you suspect, my lord? A blessing to you.
Now, I've got a cardinal somewhere.
Name the heretic, sire.
Or I should have a cardinal somewhere. Use that chap, bishop. Bishop. Where's my cardinal at? There he is. Right, he's quite powerful.
Your
It's your chance, mate, of taking him out 38. Go and try that.
If they're guilty, they'll
Yeah.
run, sire. Name the heretic, sire.
Now, there's actually in the stainless steel launcher, there is an option of making the heretics weaker or more powerful. And I actually think I turned down the power of the heretics before starting this campaign. But they seem to be quite powerful. Right. So we've got free upkeep unit, and then we can disband this one because he won't be free upkeep. Right, so it doesn't look like we're going to get a battle in this one. Does it?
Aye, Lord. My king. My king. Aye.
Hey, hey.
Merging armies, sire.
Right, so that's going to fall in two. We do have some units. Might as well
Aye,
send
Lord.
down.
Aye. Aye, Lord. Aye, Lord. My king. Aye, Lord. Aye, Lord.
They can
My
go over
king.
to Prince Alexander. Yeah, should definitely be some battles in the next one. But
Today's journey is over, sire.
that's the situation at the end of this episode.